Today we'll be talking about the problems facing cooperative audit organizations. So um, that's our plan today. So let me share my slide so you can join me. Now, in conducting a cooperative audit activity, the societies pay or should pay audit and supervisory fees. We call it ASF to the affected cooperative federations. The cooperative federation determines or details audit personnel to conduct the audit check. Let's talk about some of the problems facing cooperative audit organization. The first is the development instability of the organization. In many cases, the cooperative federations empowered under the law to carry out audit exercise of cooperatives in their states have the problems of development inability. What this means is that at a particular time, the organization may engage in several development projects like sales of fertilizers to members, establishment of viable bakeries and fish ponds, engage in series of training programs for operators in the state, possess fleet of vehicles for the execution of their programs, and so on and so forth. The running of these ventures only lasts for a few years. Later, things might change negatively. The organization may run down totally to the extent that they will not be able to run any of the above-mentioned projects again. This may eventually lead to government restructuring the organization, terminating the appointment of key officers, and reappointing an administrator or manager or chief executive officer to manage the organization. Now, another problem facing cooperative audit organization is fund embezzlement and misappropriation of fund. Instances where fraudulent acts, embezzlements, and misappropriation of funds is prevalent in an organization. This erodes the organization's financial capability, which creates a problem that will disallow the organization the continuation of the audit process. Another issue is irregular payment of salaries of auditors. The problems mentioned above can erode the organization's ability to pay salaries, because if your funds have been embezzled, if your funds have been misappropriated, the resultant effect is that salaries may not be paid or become irregular. In some cases, it was along the line of other establishments. The allowances of the officers are not paid to them over a long period of time. Whenever some of them retire, they are denied their benefits. When provision is made at times, payments might be delayed and funds might not be available for them. So we also have another issue, which can be a fallout of all the issues we just highlighted: mass resignation of auditors, non-payment of salaries, allowances, benefits, stagnation in salaries review might lead to mass resignation of auditors. This may lead to the auditors leaving the federations for greener pastures when they have gotten a lot of experience in the field and when the federations need their services most. We also have the issue of lack of on-the-job training for officers. In the past, some federations usually sent the newly employed cooperators or cooperative auditors to the cooperative colleges for training. For some time now, this practice has stopped. This training was usually the only training program they attend throughout the period they serve the federation. In some cases, some federations are not financially strong to train their officers, while some are not interested at all. Another issue is the lack of proper welfare for the auditors. These cooperative auditors suffer from delayed promotion. They may be on the same grade level, salary, or post for many years. This type of treatment does not encourage the auditors at all. We also have the issue of lack of harmonization of this arrangement all over the country. Now we have issues in the south, in the east, and the north. In the eastern and northern part of the country, this arrangement does not exist. In the affected states, or state apexes are not yet in any position to perform their functions for the cooperative society. The job of auditing, inspecting, and supervision of cooperative society are carried out by the cooperative assistant in the Department of Cooperative. The cooperative department to carry out these duties. The job of auditing is more difficult in the eastern parts of primary cooperative societies affiliated to a union at the local government level. Audit and supervision fees not calculated on cost effective or on cost plus basis, or inability to meet cost of auditing is another issue. The ASF paid by societies audited by federations are too small. The fees is not cost effective. It does not meet a fraction of the cost of carrying out the audit exercise by the cooperative federation. It has been argued that the ASF should be calculated on cost plus basis to enable the federation carry out the duty to be able to remain on the job. However, many societies do not make surplus. Some of the societies that do not make surplus find it extremely difficult to pay audits and supervision fees. So another issue is societies are more than the available auditors. So you see the issues are so many. Another issue is the collection of ASF without auditing. Some societies pay these ASFs to their state federation, but in return, the societies are not audited, and that is an issue. We also have an issue of lack of transport facilities for auditing. The federation, in many cases, cannot provide cooperators with transport facilities or allowances to enable them carry out their duties effectively, and this is an issue. If you have learned from these videos, click the notification button. Please give it a thumbs up so that others can see it or will see it. Always remember to subscribe if you have not done so. Until next time, keep learning.